Welcome to Optimal Timelines Tarot and Astrology. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope readings for November 2023, second half, from November 16th to the end of the month. Now, if you're unfamiliar with your North Node by sign and house, there's going to be a link in the description box below where you can investigate. And the reason I use, if you're new to the channel, the reason I use the North Node in readings as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's what you're here to learn and accomplish in this lifetime. So you have much more in common with those that share your North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign. So it's much more accurate in readings and relevant to your life. With that, let's get started. I'm going to connect to the energies and we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Cancer or North Node in the 4th house. This is your November 2023 Tarotscope readings for the second half of November. Okay, so the card that popped out for you for the second half of November is the reversed Four of Pentacles. And what I see for you North Nodes in Cancer or the 4th house is I think that there's going to be two distinct groups of people that are watching this video. There are going to be those that are opening themselves up, and there's others that are going to be closing or not closing themselves, but are staying closed up. And what I mean by that is your North Node in Cancer or the 4th house is wanting you to open up your heart, to open up your emotional state, to be courageous emotionally, and to leave the energies, for the most part, of Capricorn or the 10th house. Okay, so this is what and I feel like a lot of you are doing that. So there's this opening for some of you. We'll start with that. There's an opening for some of you that is happening where you're starting to see the value of opening up yourself emotionally and allowing yourself to be vulnerable. See, this Four of Pentacles, this is not only a card about, things of value, money, finances, but it could be about vulnerability. Because if you see the card here, this person has the pentacles all around him, under his feet, covering up his midsection, on the top of his head. It's almost like a security blanket, okay? And this is about, in this lifetime for you, it's about allowing yourself to become vulnerable, not only emotionally, but mentally and all of that. And it's, for most of you watching this, it's not a comfortable thing. When you have your South Node in Capricorn or the 10th house, we don't like to feel vulnerable. We like to make sure that our bases are all covered, our butts are covered at all time, and we like to have everything, set. We don't like to feel that vulnerability. Now, for others, this is a month, the second half of November, where it's getting you to do that more. There's going to be more things in your life that are going to happen that are getting you to pry you open, to pry you out of that Capricorn or 10th house energy, okay? So two distinct groups of people. Now your timeline cards are, you've got the Eight of Wands reversed, you've got the High Priestess, and you've got the Three of Wands reversed. Now, I'm going to talk about this, one of the advice cards here, because you also have the Two of Wands reversed. These cards are similar in the way because they're both looking toward the future and planning, but in different ways. This is maybe the dream aspect of looking out in the future, or also seeing what it is that you've done in life. And then the Two of Wands would be like the planning phase, or actually like, you know, getting it down on paper and planning. And also, as I said, the Three of Wands could be like looking at things that you've accomplished. But these are cards of perspective. And the reason that they're reversed here and that you have the reversed Eight of Wands is life is telling you to focus more on the present moment in your life. What's going on with you in your life, in your relationships, in your work? What? Because a lot of you are focusing too far into the future, or you're focusing maybe even in the past. That could be looking in the past. And so, with the Eight of Wands is saying like, wait, okay, don't change direction. The direction that you're changing is you are going into this high priestess, which is really exploring the benefit of opening yourself up to those energies of, you know, the Cancer zodiac sign and the fourth house, okay, which is emotional intelligence, which is family relationships, connection with others. All of these things are things of value that, you know, life is kind of telling you to kind of take advantage of. And the other card that you had as an advice card is the Moon card, upright. And again, these are things that are coming to light. So even though the two distinct groups of people, there's some that are opening up. You've already kind of gotten the message, and you're opening and you're going on this path. Others that maybe are being told to open up more. Either way, these things are starting to, with the Moon card, it's starting to come to light. You're starting to finally realize this, uh, basically a power that's untapped. Um, the great thing is too is what you're going to notice is that as you embody these energies of, you know, your Cancer North Node and the North Node in the fourth house, you end up getting a lot of the things that you desire in the world for long-term goals. Um, it's a weird thing that happens, especially with, I've noticed with this North Node, is that you end up, as you move toward what it might seem difficult, which is becoming vulnerable, becoming, you know, developing more emotional intelligence, all of those things, making family important, friends important, relationships important, things of the heart more important. As you do that, and you're able to like let go of some of those Capricorn things, what ends up happening is you actually get a lot of the things that you are desiring from that Capricorn, which is security, which is, um, down the road, success, monetary success, career success, all of that. So it's kind of a weird thing that happens. But again, you are developing into the high priestess. Whether it doesn't matter what gender you are or sex you are, okay, the high priestess is embodied by all of us that are developing these skills of emotional intelligence and emotional flexibility. Okay, um, and you'll see the value in it the more you like play with this energy. One of the ways that this could play out is you find that when you give more of your energy to developing things of the emotions and the heart, you find that like things that didn't make sense to you in your life from your past begin to make sense. Things that are not making sense to you in your present start to make sense. It's like this revealing that's happening again with the Moon card. Okay, things that are going to come to light, and it's a very odd thing to go through, okay? Because I've talked to people that have gone through this type of a thing, and you start to realize, oh, that's why this happened, and that's what I mean by this revealing. The more you explore the depths of emotions in your life, and it's like this revealing, like it's in things will pop into your head, and things will start to make sense, is what I'm saying. So. Anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you and you found some value in it. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like a personal tarot reading where I analyze your astrological chart, there's going to be a link in the description box below. Would love to help you with that. And yeah, reach out to me with any comments, questions. Love to hear from you. Hit that like button. I would appreciate it. But with that, we'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.